Welcome to English Unlocked. I am Luna.
And I am Luca. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Today we want to talk about something very simple, something we do every day.
Something we maybe talk about every day too, but sometimes it feels a little boring.
Yes, when someone asks, "How was your day?" and you say, "Good, fine, normal."
Oh, I know that feeling. You want to say more, but you stop.
You stop because you think your day is not interesting enough to talk about.
Right, and that is the problem. Not your day, the words you use to talk about it.
Exactly. So today we are talking about daily routines and how to talk about them in a more natural, more interesting way.
And if you are learning English, this is very useful because we talk about our days all the time.
Tell me, Luca, when someone asks about your day, what do you usually say?
Honestly, I usually say, it was okay, and then I stop.
It was okay. Yes, I do that too.
It is not a lie, it was okay, but it says nothing, really.
Nothing. So today we want to help you say more, and we will use our own days as examples.
Real days, not perfect days, just normal, real days.
Let us start with the morning. What did your morning look like today, Luca?
Well, I woke up late, my alarm did not help me today.
Oh no, so what happened?
I had about 10 minutes to get ready. I made coffee, but I did not have time to drink it slowly.
That sounds a little stressful.
It was. But here is the thing. When I tell that story, it is already more interesting than my morning was fine.
Yes, because now I can see it. I can see you running with your coffee.
Yes, exactly. Running with my coffee and hoping no one talks to me before I finish it.
So a useful phrase here is I woke up late. Very simple. Very A2. Everyone understands it.
And you can add one detail. Like, I woke up late, so I was tired all morning.
That one small detail makes it a real sentence, not just a fact.
I woke up late, so I was tired all morning. That connects two ideas.
Luna, what about your morning? Was it better than Luca's? Well, yes and no. I had time for breakfast, which was good, but I could not find my keys.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
I looked everywhere. The table, my bag, my coat, they were in my hand the whole time.
Oh no, that is very relatable.
Very relatable and also a little embarrassing. But it is a story. It is something to tell.
Right, because I had a normal morning gives nothing but I lost my keys and they were in my hand is real life.
And people connect to that. They laugh a little. They say, "Yes, me too."
So the morning is actually a great place to start, even if it was a little messy.
Yes, and you do not need to tell everything. Just one moment. The alarm, the coffee, the keys.
One small moment is enough to start a real conversation.
And that is the goal, not to perform your day, just to share a small piece of it.
I like that. Share a small piece, not the whole story.
Because the whole story is too long, and the small piece is more interesting anyway. Okay, so we have the morning. What about the afternoon?
The afternoon is interesting because it is often the quiet part. Work, study, tasks.
And that can feel boring to talk about.
Yes, but it does not have to be. You can use feelings to make it more alive.
What do you mean by feelings?
Well, instead of saying, I worked all afternoon, you can say, I worked all afternoon and I was really focused, or I worked all afternoon and I was really tired.
Oh, I see. One word changes everything. Focused or tired or bored.
Exactly. That one word tells the other person how it really felt.
Can I give an example from yesterday?
Yes, please.
Yesterday afternoon, I had a video call and I was nervous before it started
Oh, why nervous?
because it was with someone new, a new colleague, and I wanted to sound good in English.
Wow, that sounds familiar.
So instead of saying I had a video call, I can say I had a video call and I was nervous, but it went okay.
That last part is important, but it went okay. That is honest. It is not perfect. It is not terrible.
Right. And learners can use this. I had a video call and I was nervous, but it went okay.
Simple, honest, and complete. Can I add something here?
Of course.
I think many learners are afraid to talk about nervous feelings in English. They think it sounds weak.
Oh, that is interesting. Do you think so?
Yes, but actually saying I was nervous makes you sound more human, more real.
More relatable, like with the keys story.
Exactly. Nobody wants to hear everything was perfect. We want to hear the real story.
Even if the real story is just a small nervous moment before a video call.
And by the way, it went okay is a very useful phrase, very natural.
Yes, it went okay means it was not perfect, but it was fine. It finished. I survived.
I survived. That is also honest.
Sometimes that is the truth. You survive the hard moment and then you feel better.
And you can tell someone that it was a bit hard, but I survived. Simple and real.
Very simple, and it sounds like a real person, not a textbook.
That is always the goal. Sound like a real person. Luna, I want to ask you something. Is there a small part of your day that you really like?
Yes, my coffee in the morning, when I finally sit down and drink it slowly.
Oh, slow coffee. That is a luxury sometimes.
It is especially after looking for your keys for 5 minutes.
Yes, the keys you were holding.
Thank you, Luca. But yes, that small moment feels important.
And that is a great thing to talk about. You do not need a big story. A small moment is enough.
You can say, the best part of my day was my morning coffee.
Simple and true, and the other person understands that feeling immediately.
Because everyone has a small thing they look forward to.
And talking about that small thing is easy because it makes you happy to remember it.
Yes, when you think about the good moment, the words come more easily.
So maybe start there. Start with the good part. What was the best moment today?
That is a nice question to ask yourself, and a nice question to ask a friend.
What was the best moment today? Simple, warm, and easy to answer.
Even if the answer is just, my coffee was really good this morning.
That is a valid answer. For me, it is the end of the day when I close my computer and I think, okay, that is done.
Oh yes, that feeling is very satisfying.
Satisfying, yes, and I can say the best moment today was when I finished work. Very honest.
Very honest and very real. Luca, how do you usually end your day?
I usually watch something or I read a little. Sometimes I just sit quietly.
That sounds peaceful.
It is, and peaceful is a good word for A2 learners. Not boring, peaceful.
Peaceful is not the same as boring. Peaceful is a choice.
Right. My evening was quiet and peaceful. Sounds very different from my evening was boring.
Okay, what about when your day was really hard? Not peaceful, not okay, just hard.
That is important to talk about too, because those days happen.
They do, and learners sometimes do not know how to talk about a difficult day in English.
So what do you do on a hard day, Luna?
Honestly, I say very little. I think it is too hard to explain.
That's silence. I understand it. It feels easier to just say fine and move on.
But there are simple ways to be honest without a long explanation.
Like what?
You can say, today was a bit difficult, or I am a little tired today.
Oh, I like a bit difficult. It is honest, but not too heavy.
Yes, a bit makes it smaller, a bit tired, a bit stressed. It is easier to say.
And the other person usually understands they do not need all the details.
You can also say, it was a long day. That says a lot without saying everything.
It was a long day. Yes, people understand that immediately.
And sometimes that is enough. You do not need to explain every part.
Right, you are not writing a report, you are just having a conversation.
Exactly. And in conversation, a little honesty goes a long way.
A long way. I like that even one honest sentence connects you to the other person.
And sometimes the other person says, me too, my day was long too.
And suddenly you are not alone in it.
That is the magic of honest language. It creates connection.
Even in a second language, even with simple words like a bit difficult or a long day.
Especially with simple words, because simple words are easy for everyone to understand.
And easy for you to say, you do not need to search for complicated vocabulary.
Right. It was a long day. 4 words. Everybody knows what you mean.
4 words, and the other person nods and says, I know. Luna, can we try something? Can we practice building a small story about a day?
Yes, let us try.
Okay, think about yesterday. What is one thing that happened? Just one.
Yesterday I went to the supermarket after work.
Okay, good. Now add one feeling. How did you feel?
I was tired, and the supermarket was very crowded.
So you can say, yesterday I went to the supermarket after work and it was crowded, so I felt a little stressed.
Oh, that is a full sentence, and it came from almost nothing.
Exactly. One event, one feeling, that is all you need.
Learners, you can use this. Think about one small thing from your day. Anything.
And add one honest feeling. That is your sentence.
You do not need a big story. You just need one real moment.
And that one real moment is already more interesting than my day was fine.
Much more interesting, because it is yours. It is real.
And the best part is, people want to hear it, even the small, normal things.
I think we forget that sometimes. We think our day is too ordinary to share.
But ordinary days are what most people are living, so they connect to it.
They really do.
You know, I sometimes write one sentence about my day at night, just for myself.
Oh, really? Like a small journal?
Very small, just one sentence. Today I was tired, but I finished my work. Something like that.
I love that idea because it is also practice. You are writing English without thinking. It is practice.
Exactly. And the next day, if someone asks, you already have your sentence ready.
Oh, that is clever. Your one sentence becomes your answer.
Yes, my evening homework becomes my morning conversation.
That is a very Luca idea.
Before we finish, I want to say one more thing.
Please.
Learning to talk about your day in English is also learning to notice your day.
Oh, that is a beautiful way to say it.
Because when you think, how will I describe this, you start to pay attention more.
You see the small things, the coffee, the crowded supermarket, the keys in your hand.
Yes, especially the keys.
And those small things are what make English feel alive, not textbook English, real English.
Real English from real life.
Luna and Luca's real keys.
Exactly.
And I think there is something important here for learners. You do not need to wait for a big day.
Right. You do not need a trip or a party or something exciting to have something to say.
Your Tuesday afternoon is enough. Your quiet morning with coffee is enough.
Because those are the days most people have, and those are the days most people want to hear about.
So this week, try to tell someone about one moment from your day, just one.
In English, in simple words, with one honest feeling.
You can write it in the comments too. We love reading your real moments.
Tell us one thing that happened today or yesterday. Anything.
Thank you so much for listening to English Unlocked today. It means a lot to us.
We hope you feel a little more ready to talk about your day, even when it feels ordinary.
Because your day is worth talking about in English and in any language.
And remember, you do not need a perfect day to have a real conversation.
You just need one moment and a few honest words.
That is enough. We will see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Take care. Bye.